What's up everybody, Sir Beastie here, and today we're gonna do a huge Amiibo haul. I picked up 85 Amiibos from some guy that was selling off his collection to fund upgraded computer parts for his PC. So let's get right into it. Don't want to take up too much of your time. This is my first official video that's besides the gaming, so hopefully you guys enjoy. You're watching this because obviously you like Amiibos and I've got a lot of good stuff to show you. So let me show you the box I picked up to give you an idea of how full and how many Amiibos there are. 1 second. Sneak peek, full of Amiibos. Alright, let's start off the first Amiibo pickup with a bang. So, this is the Zelda Twilight Princess game bundle that comes with the video game and the Wolf Link Amiibo. So, very happy to have this because I do want to get into collecting the video game Amiibo sets. Next we're getting into another big bang. We've got the Rob, Mr. Game & Watch, and Duck Hunt 3-pack. And I'm a collector of in-box Amiibos. And the better the box, the better condition the box, the better. This one's dang near perfect, minus a little crease right here, which I don't even know how that even could get there with it being kind of inside the box. But anyway, very happy to get this pickup because I was looking for one of these everywhere, which I could find them, but all the scalpers overpriced them. Next, got another 3-pack. This is the Inkling Girl, Squid, and Boy 3-pack from Splatoon. So, awesome pickup right here. Very happy to have this. And I'm really sorry for the ringing in the background. You're gonna hear it probably every 30 seconds or so. It's my alarm system. I can't figure out what part of the alarm system is acting up, but it's basically telling me that there's a short or a low battery. Now I have Rivali. I've personally beat this game. One of the best games I've ever played, hands down. So it's part of the Champion collection. Sorry for the glare. Alright. So we've got that there. We've got Urbosa. You know, let me kill my blinds. See if that helps fix the glare. One moment. Okay, so shut my blinds. Should have better view of this. Little glare coming from up top, but that's from the kitchen lights, which I have horrible lighting. So there's Urbosa. So I needed Urbosa and Rivali. Basically everything I showed so far I needed for my collection. I already had a really nice collection set up, but this definitely took me over the top. So this wasn't part of the Amiibo pickup. I actually just got this today from Best Buy. I originally told myself I was only gonna collect the Legend of Zelda Amiibos, and then one thing led to another. I was with my daughter at Best Buy and she wanted a Pikachu, and so then I had to collect the Super Smash Brothers set. So one thing led to another. Now I'm collecting just about everything except for the the Animal Crossings, which I probably will ultimately get anyway. But this, hands down, is probably, if I did a top 10 video, which I'm probably going to do, a top 10 favorite Amiibos, with the whole box and everything in consideration, this would be really high on the list of Amiibo designs. That box is just wicked, in my opinion. The design, I mean, there's a lot of ugly designed or horrible design Amiibo boxes, but that's definitely not one of them. And then I needed this Majora's Mask Amiibo, which I managed to get my hands on. Super excited, because again, I was originally after anything that had to do with Zelda. I wanted those Amiibos, whether it be Super Smash Brothers, the 30th anniversary, you name it, I wanted those. So let's get to the next one. And you're gonna see a lot of doubles, triples, even quads and cincos. So picked up a Silver Mario, which I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I think I've got 5 of these now altogether, which I already had in my collection. But collector standpoint, because I am a collector, I believe in collecting different things. I collect a few different things, but picked up a gold Mario as part of it too. This thing's just stunning. The backdrop or the back of the box design or whatnot, it's not all too crazy, but it being Gold Mario, it's Gold Mario. So awesome. And one of my favorite pickups, another thing I was after, was the Link Twilight Princess, which this amiibo just absolutely rocks. He looks so badass in the artwork and the design. I saw a video where a guy talks about kind of how amiibos are progressing in terms of the detail, and I couldn't agree more. Oh, there's my my dog barking in the background. And we've got Toon Link. Another one I was really after that I didn't have. I've got the Toon Link Wind Waker edition. I need to go much faster for this video. Okay. I'm trying to clean some of these because they were really dusty because this guy had them sitting on his shelf. And Zelda I did not have, which I definitely needed. Let's see if I can get the camera to adjust. Such a pretty design. I mean, you compare that to Breath of the Wild Zelda, this one absolutely blows that one out of the water. Honestly, the Zelda Breath of the Wild is one of my least favorite of the Zelda series amiibos. Okay. And then might as well do it like this. 1, 2, 3 Silver Marios. Which, let's see, I've got 4 here. I've got 5 in total, I believe. And this Gold Mario I already had. No, actually, I picked up 2 Gold Marios, so I didn't have that. So time to spread open some room here for more that's coming. Picked up a Daruk, which I already had, but I mean, these things are sold out everywhere, so I told myself I was gonna sell off a bunch of the extras and whatnot, and you know, take care of people, not scalp them and whatnot. I might just hold on to them. I don't know. It's my problem with collecting stuff, is I always want to keep everything. And one of my favorite pickups, which is hard to find really anywhere, 'cause anything Zelda people don't want to sell, from what I've noticed. But I got Sheik. The only problem is the top corner of the box isn't in the best shape, but all in all, still happy to have this. The rest of the box is in pristine shape. But I remember when Sheik came out in Ocarina of Time. And then when Smash Bros got Sheik, I was like, heck yeah. Another huge pickup that I was after. I actually almost got one of these a few months ago. But there's a lot of videos on YouTube where it teaches people how to get underneath these corners, and they peel back and stick a needle in and scratch off the Amiibo reader. And the guy tried to sell me a box that had been opened like that. And I was really upset because I asked him had it been tampered with. He assured me it hadn't been. Sure enough, when I showed up, you can clearly see it was lifted from this point on, and so I had to turn it down. It really bummed me out because I really wanted a Link Smash Bros amiibo. Then I got Mifa. What kills me is around Christmas time, I had seen this whole set, and I just got Link Archer and Zelda, and that's what started the whole collecting thing. And I was like, oh, I'll go get those later. And as you know, if you collect Amiibo, it's not a good idea. And Nintendo does that to you. They make you have that mindset that you better grab it now or else you'll never get it, which is actually the truth. So it took me a while to be able to find those. I've got a Fox. Okay. Which I already had, but the box was partially damaged, so I'm happy to have that one because it's definitely going to replace the Fox I already had. And we've got Shulk. Another one I was after, didn't have. I mean, there was a bunch I didn't have. Only having 50 Amiibos, I mean, there was a lot of holes to be filled between Smash Bros. Zelda and a few other sets. So there's Shulk. Marth I had recently picked up already. Oh, sorry. But the box had a nasty crease right here, and in the back it was actually peeling. So glad to have a clean version of Marth. And the guy who had these was just like, he had the mindset just like me, where he wanted to keep everything pristine. We've got Luigi from the Mario Party edition. I still need to get Luigi Smash Bros. There's only 6 I'm missing after all these pickups. Okay, we've got Pac-Man. Pac-Man's so rad. Love Pac-Man. Okay, I'm gonna try to go a little bit faster. We got Inkling Boy. I've actually never played Splatoon 1 or 2, and I've seen all the reviews and everything, and I've watched several videos on it. Just sometimes I'm cheap with certain things, and I just didn't like how the game never dropped in price, and I tried trading for it a few times and never managed to do it. But maybe a game I'll invest in here soon for the Switch. Okay. Another pretty hard one to find is actually Captain Falcon, where I'm at, and with my research and my Amiibo hunting, he's been a hard one to come by. I've found plenty. I live in Southern California in a place called Temecula, and Los Angeles is about an hour west, but there's a lot of funky freeways you gotta take to get there, and it's just, I didn't want to make that drive just for that. I got a pit, which I've already have, and this one's got a crease right here, so it's not in the best shape, but I do already have a pit that's actually in really, really good condition. But apparently at one point in time, pit was pretty rare. And it's funny because this guy's collection, you can tell he was collecting things that were pretty rare. Looked like he's been collecting for some time, because I think I've got like 4 pits off of him. And then I have Dark Pit. I already had Dark Pit, which I just picked up recently, which this one's actually going to replace the one I have, because for some reason the plastic down here, it's actually lifted up to about here. And I don't know how that happened. It's just a factory malfunction when they were sealing the Amiibo, but other than that, it's in perfect condition. And I think this Dark Pit just looks amazing. Okay, we've got Splatoon Girl. She looks rad. Yeah. This is like Amiibo heaven, guys. Okay. And we've got Bayonetta, which her video game just came out. I was this close to buying it today, but I held off because if I'm gonna drop 60 bucks on a game, I'm gonna check out the reviews. Like I said, I can be cheap with some things, but I just wanted to make sure it got solid reviews while people played it for a few days before I went out and got it. It's either between Bayonetta 2, which comes with Bayonetta 1 on the Switch, or Fire Emblem Warriors. And I've got another Pac-Man in perfect condition. We got 2 Pac-Mans. Amiibo I'm super pumped that I got was Bowser, Smash Bros. Edition. He's actually pretty hard to find and in good shape. I found another one another time that was in pretty bad shape, so I didn't get it. I'm not one of those collectors where I'll buy it anyway just to fill a spot. So, Bowser. And we've got Diddy Kong. One of my favorite games of all time was Diddy Kong Racing for the Nintendo 64. Awesome video game. Nice. Super pumped about that one. Already had this Amiibo, but my daughter likes Yoshi, so another Yoshi won't hurt. May even open one of them for my Instagram. I want to have like 1 or 2 of these that I take with me everywhere and just kind of take pictures of them in like real world settings. I think that'd be cool. You can go follow my Instagram. It's Instagram at sir_beastie_games. And we've got Toad, which I already have as well. But can't have too many Toads. Toads are awesome. Toad is a character I tend to pick a lot in Mario Kart Racing. And we're more than halfway through the box. We've got the Wii Fit Trainer. I don't really care too much about this amiibo, but once upon a time, this was a very rare amiibo to have. And we've got Wario, which is a fan favorite in terms of amiibos. He's a cool dude, man. Cool design. Love this guy. Okay. What else do we got? King DDD. I mean, this amiibo, I mean, it weighs a bunch. And that wasn't a fat joke. Sorry, King DDD. Gotta start pushing these amiibo back. Running out of room. And another one that was once upon a time super rare, which kind of still is Meta Knight. Now this is the Euro version. So those of you that don't know, if there's ever a number in the top corner, it's because it's the European edition, which means it could be from Australia or a few other places. And the back's got these circles. So I'm not a fan of collecting Euro or Japanese amiibos, so that one's not gonna stay with me. Again, I bought a collection to basically get a good deal on all the stuff I did need. We've got Robin, another badass amiibo. Yeah. And another Bowser, but the Mario Party Bowser. This is another one that's got some weight to it. Badass amiibo. Excuse my language. Look at, a lot of these have dust on them, so I've been trying to dust them off before I show you guys. But another really cool amiibo. And we've got Cloud. Cloud is an awesome looking amiibo. I love all these like anime style amiibo. Mark, Shulk, Pit, all those guys. Super cool to look at. And since we just showed Cloud, we've got Player 2 Cloud, which looks even better. Look at that, man. That is just wicked. That's so cool. And since we've already shown off Bayonetta, let's show Bayonetta Player 2, which is also an amazing design. I gotta scratch off all this gunk. But man, that is just so wicked. That is a cool design. I mean, you compare it to Player 1. I mean, they're both just super awesome looking. Okay, and I've got Corinne Player 2. Which Corinne Player 2, I mean, compared to Player 1, it's just, the Player 2s are way better looking in my opinion. And the dark stuff. So cool, man. And got one of these guys, which I already have. These things are like hands down the cutest amiibo. This one's flippity flopping everywhere, whereas my other one isn't. And we've got Lucina. Awesome looking amiibo. So awesome. I've got my daughter talking in the background. Oh, bump the camera. And we've got Mario. Mario Party version. Which I still need Fireball Mario. And I still need Smash Yoshi, Smash Peach, Smash Ganondorf. What else did I need in Smash? Oh yeah, I need the Junior Bowser, whatever, I forget his name, I think it is Junior Bowser. And we have Palutena, one of my hands down favorite female design amiibos. Awesome. Alright guys, I had to pause the video to move some of these amiibos back because I was literally running out of space. Let's get right back into it with Greninja, which is such an awesome amiibo design. Simple, yet nice. Again, once upon a time, he was one of the rarer ones to have. And he still kind of is, to be honest, because I do a lot of online shopping in terms of like local ads, Craigslist, whatnot, OfferUp, LetGo, and you just don't find him. And then on eBay, he's got, you know, a nice premium to own him now. And we've got Mewtwo, which I already have. And I mean, no box I have is better than the other. They're both this pristine. To think the price I paid for these is just ridiculous, which unfortunately I don't like to talk about prices, what I pay for things. It's just the way it goes. Alright, let's get some more amiibos to show you guys. We're coming pretty close to the end, but I still have a lot more to show you. And we've got Lucario, which I actually just picked up as well, but the box was pretty badly bent in this top area right here, so this will replace it. And I do apologize for that cutout. My memory card was full, but we were done showing off Ike anyway. So Rosalina, which was and still is a pretty rare amiibo to find. And I said earlier in the video that the guy I got the collection from was collecting in the heat of the boom with amiibos and when things were rare. So he collected Rosalina and Rosalina and Rosalina, and I think there was one more in here somewhere, which I'm gonna probably end up getting to. So for now there's 3, but I'm almost positive that there's 4, because I think there's a Euro version that he got, and these are all US versions in pretty dang good condition, except for this one's got a little crease right here in the corner, which is not too big of a deal, and this one has the same crease, which is not even noticeable in the back. Oh, this one is noticeable in the back, I guess, but still awesome amiibo to have, and that design is just wicked. And earlier I showed off this amiibo in the Euro version, but here is the US version. Meta Knight. Still a rare amiibo to find and have. This one's in really good condition too. Even the corners. Just got this little break right here, but that's okay. When you deal with cardboard, you're gonna get that. One of my least favorite, but it's actually pretty cool anyway, is Kirby. There's a few other amiibo I dislike more than Kirby. Just, I mean, you can't really do much with when you got a ball with arms and feet. So, still happy to have that one. Wasn't easy to find that one actually, until I found this guy's set. And we've got a Villager, which I already had in my collection. Nothing too crazy. Pretty simple design. Pretty cool little boy, huh? Alright. And we've got, speaking of little boys, we've got Ness. Ness is awesome. Really cool design. Looks like he's gonna uppercut somebody in the jaw. Why me you? Dope. Cool design. I'm brain farting with names right now, but I've got the other version, or not the other version, but Ness's buddy. Lucas, that's his name. God, I couldn't forget it. Or I couldn't remember it. Okay, we've got Little Mac, which everyone says he's OP in Smash Bros. I don't really use him ever when I play. Just too simple of a character for me. But apparently the more damage you do to him, the stronger he becomes. And I've already shown you a Toad. So I've got another Toad. My table's looking pretty awesome with these Amiibos. And one of my all-time favorites, God, I keep hitting this camera. We've got Donkey Kong. Another really weighted Amiibo. I've actually got a buddy in school when I was going to school years ago that I used to call DK. Because he literally looked like a Mexican version of Donkey Kong. He was really broad up top. He had that head. It was funny. I used to call him Donkey Kong. He's a cool dude. Alright, we're getting close. We've got roughly 15-20 Amiibos left. And we've got Charizard. Super pumped to have Charizard. I found one other Charizard in my area. And I was too late to get to him. And then I did actually find one more. But he was open. And I don't collect open Amiibos. I've got an open Amiibo, but that was before I started collecting Amiibos. And we've got Samus, which I already have, and the one I do have is actually in better condition than this one. This one's got some damage in this corner right here. Looks like it got like pushed in really hard. But this is a still awesome looking Amiibo. I think it's really cool looking. And another Amiibo I already have, but still happy to have it, is Dr. Mario. All the Mario Amiibos are cool. I really like the wedding Mario from Super Mario Odyssey. Okay. And I've shown you one of these already. We've got Pits in much, much better condition than the last one. Awesome Amiibo. The Dark Pit I like much better, but to each their own. And we've got Sonic. Super pumped to have Sonic. I already have him, but the box was damaged. I got him and Fox the same time, and they were both the last ones left, and they were in beat up shape. And we've got Falco, which I already have. These are pretty easy to find these days. I mean, I've gone to several stores Amiibo hunting, and these were the last ones left on the rack of any Amiibo. When they would run low on Amiibo, there would be like tons and tons of Falcos. Apparently he used to be pretty hard to find. And we've got Zero Suit Samus, Euro version, because again it's got the number. But I've already got a Zero Suit Samus. Kind of a tongue twister, huh? Zero Suit Samus, Zero Suit Samus, Zero Suit... No, that's not too hard. I was just stuttering. I've already got one in the USA version. And I've got a lot of doubles down here. I kind of set them back down. I started to work the doubles up. So we've got a Ness. You guys already seen one of these, Palutena. This is the Euro version, so I was sticking the Euro versions down at the bottom along with the doubles. And you've already seen one of these, the Wii Fit Trainer Euro version. I think that's my last Euro version. No. And then we've got Pit in the Japanese version, which I think looks pretty cool with the Japanese writing. And we've got Mega Man. I am after the Mega Man collector set where it comes with the gold Mega Man, which I think I might just pull the trigger and get off eBay here real soon. That's going up in the $100 range. Not really too pumped to spend $100 on a single Amiibo, but when you become a serious collector, you kind of gotta do what you gotta do. And I've got another one. So there's two of those. Let me get these guys out of the way because we've got a few more Amiibos to show you guys. And we are running very low on space. Let me scoot the camera back a little bit. Get this one out of the way. Alright, and last but not least, this is going to be the last Euro one I'll show you. Jigglypuff. So I'll set that there. And I'll set that there. And I'll set that there. And I'll set that there. So 4 Jigglypuffs in that pickup. I don't know if they were once upon a time rare, but I already have a Jigglypuff. It was not hard for me to find a Jigglypuff. And he got 4 of them. So I'm assuming he was collecting early on and these were pretty hard to find. And so he went and got 4 of them. So that's every single Amiibo that I picked up. Let me get this tripod out of the way and let's do a recap of all 85 Amiibos that I picked up. Plus I picked up the Metroid Amiibo with Samus Aran and Metroid. I have yet to see an Amiibo pick up this diverse, this big, and in this good of a condition. I've got a bunch of cases coming in the mail. I've got 100 of the regular Amiibo cases. I've got enough cases that I'll be able to fit the 3 packs in that I have. And now, guys, what you see here, this isn't even my whole collection. I've got like 50 plus more upstairs. So if you guys want to see a collection video, if this video gets 100 likes, I will do it. I know I've got a small channel, but videos like this shouldn't take too long to spread. So guys, hope you enjoyed my massive Amiibo collection pickup. I'm super pumped. Super happy to have all this stuff. Again, if this video gets 100 likes, I will go ahead and do my entire Amiibo collection at this point. It is February 21st, I believe. Brain farting, but February 21st, 2018. Still went strong collecting Amiibo. I just started actually 2 months ago. So I've got a pretty massive collection for 2 months. Again, this is Sir Beastie. Subscribe, rate, comment, and I will see you in the next one.